Hello friends, a life without a goal is a life without a purpose. So we all should have goals. But the problem is, since childhood to teenage, we are all messed up with different thoughts, different deviations, so many fantasies, starting from wanting to become a prime minister, sometimes to become a cricketer, sometimes to become a movie star, astronaut. So because of all this, somewhere we lose the path. Now what is the one secret which all these successful personalities who are ruling this world are doing to accomplish their goals? So let's watch out in this video. 5 steps to accomplish your goals. Now the first one, announcing your goal to yourself, because all those goals maybe we have announced in our classroom in front of our friends, but somewhere there is a stage we should figure out that what is your actual need, what is your actual desire. So we need to announce our goal to ourselves, and that should match our inner voice, that should match our inner strengths, and that should match our basic desires. So announcing your goals to yourself is very important, because from now you stop actually wasting time for irrelevant things, and the next stage will follow, gathering resources. Because take an example, like if a guy announces that I want to become an Indian Administrative Service officer, now what he should be doing? He should be gathering the resources for the information, the content, the material. I mean, how many times this exam will be conducted, what is the actual syllabus, am I eligible for this, where is the best coaching offered. And when he gathers this information, he becomes confident. He can convince his parents, he can convince his friends. So this is how the second stage will make these things going on. And now third part, for whatever goal, please try to choose a challenging path, because when you choose a challenging path, it will actually discover your true potential. Because most of the people fall in between when they choose shortcuts, when they choose wrong cuts, like I want a job but it should be a back door, I don't want you to work hard, stuff like that. So please try to choose a challenging path, and that's where the results will also be greater. And fourth one is very important. Now you're talking about an IAS officer. Sometimes it may not be possible in 1-2 years. So what? You should not become a burden to someone. So plan for your survival so that you may not end up in depression. So securing yourself when you have some goals which takes longer time, it's okay, but please secure yourself so that because there should not be a point that we start hating your goal. Your goal should drive you, right? Now very important is the fifth step, raise the bar. And remember these lines, to dream small is a crime, from APJ Abdul Kalam. Because we have so many examples who have reached to a success level but they disappeared, cricketers, movie stars, because they might have missed the fifth step, raising the bar. Because once we have achieving something, there's no point to glorify, right? Start repeating the cycle, because life keeps going on and world is very bigger to explore. So raising the bar after one success is very important to repeat other steps. Now I need to confess one thing. Apart from giving this content credit to one line of Abdul Kalam, this video is made up out of content which I wrote actually an article in my blog. Maybe it was in 4 or 5 years back. So the reason I wrote that article was actually getting inspired from a movie. So because it's all about perception, right? So what was that movie? Businessman, a Telugu movie directed by Puri Jagannath, of course starring superstar Mahesh Babu. So when I was watching that movie, I was seeing these 5 steps, particularly followed as a screenplay. The first step, hero comes to Mumbai, he announces that I want to rule this city. Now, it might be unreal, it might be a cinema, but see the clarity, see the conviction which he says that my goal is this, right? So what's he start doing? He follows the second step. Wherever he goes, like what is required to his goal, meeting a constable, meeting a politician, gathering information. So that's how. Now he chooses a challenging path, because he's not a psycho killer, he doesn't want to get famous. He has a very particular vision. Now fourth step, he's very clever. He makes his, who is his girlfriend in the movie, commissioner's daughter. So he knows that when something wrong happens, she will come to the rescue. So he's securing himself in the path. Now, this is the one very interesting which actually, basically made me to write that article, because the pre-climax scene where he gets shot at, he's actually shot by a gun. And he says that if I die, it's okay. But if I get alive, if I get survive, then I'm going to rule India this time. Now that is very important, because he's raising the bar. So that's how I see the whole content as a screenplay of this movie. So please, just about perception, right? So don't get into the morality aspect of the film. So I think we all should follow these 5 steps, directly or indirectly, to accomplish our goals. Thank you for watching. Please keep sharing and subscribing. Thank you.